Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Veronica and I run a small crochet plushie business called Looping Teddies. In this week's video, I will be taking you along to market prep for my next event that is coming up on May 5th, so that is pretty soon. And I did almost sell out at my last event, so I have quite a lot to do. We will be focusing mostly on small items this time, so grab yourself something to drink or a project to work on and let's dive into this week of crochet. Hi friends, good morning. It is Monday, April 22nd, and it's still the morning and I'm about to head into work, but I have an important task, or the first to do for this video, to finish before I head into work, because I did get my second ever Etsy order for a small chick last week. So I was super excited for that because the first Etsy order I got was from a friend of my mom's, so that it's like not a person that I don't know. So this is the actual first Etsy order of somebody I don't know personally. So that feels super exciting that somebody would purchase from my Etsy. So I really need to send this out today, and I need to pack it and print the label and take the package to work with me to send it out during my lunch break. So that's what I am about to do. I already, as I showed you before, I like to put stickers into my orders. So I picked out these 2 stickers to go into this order. And then I got something really exciting, something new for packing my orders, and it's this white tissue paper. So I am about to roll my chick up into some tissue paper and I will close it up with some washi, so it's feeling more like a present that the person got for themselves. So that's what I am about to do, and I will show you the finished package when I'm done. So I finished wrapping up my chick. You can kind of see it through here, and I just closed the tissue paper up with some washi tape. And now we are again reusing an old box that was used for something else before. So we are putting the chick into the box. As I said before, I like to put my stickers in here, and then also 2 business cards that I still need to get out. So this is what the package is looking like. We have business cards, we have stickers, and we have the finished product. And I will close that up now, tape it shut, print my label, and take that to work with me and send it out today. So that is super exciting that I got this order. Hey friends, I am back from work and I sent my package out today. That was quite the story because I wanted to send it out during my lunch break. So let me adjust you a bit. So I walked over to the post office during my lunch break, only to find out that for some reason the post office was closed all the way to like 2 p.m. today. So that was kind of annoying because I couldn't send my package out during my lunch as I wanted to. So I had to go back to my workplace and then go back to the post office after finishing my work for the day, and then I was able to send out the package. That is like a little bit annoying because it keeps on happening. Like half the time when I get to the post office, it is closed for some reason or another, and they don't really communicate that very well. Like they could put it on their website or something like that, so I wouldn't have walked over there for nothing, and I could have used my lunch break for more crochet time. But it is what it is, and the package is sent out now, so that is great. And now I wanted to show you a bit of what I got done last week, because I showed you a lot of whips last week, but I didn't really complete any of them in last week's video. So I wanted to give you an update of everything I made over the weekend, everything I finished over the weekend. I also started a lot of whips over the weekend. I feel like I have a big problem with starting a lot of projects and never finishing them. So we will go over all of that now. So first of all, and drum roll please, because I'm really proud of that, because it has been sitting on my desk half finished for literally like 3 weeks or something like that. I finally made this dino. It was pretty far done already. It was like crocheted up to like here to the neck part, but for some reason took me a long time to finally complete this one. It's just a regular brontosaurus. I had this one in this color before and it sold, I believe, 2 markets ago at my first market, so just replenishing that. And then something else I have already showed you before was these turtles. I made the parts for these a while ago, a couple weeks ago actually. So I finally finished the last 2. So I now have 5 turtles in this color, which is great, but now I need to focus on some more colors because I don't think that will be enough for my big market. So 2 turtles in this color. And then something I showed you last week that I also started last week, but I never showed you the completed and finished product, was I made a lot of cat bodies at work last week and I kept updating you throughout last week's video. So over the weekend, I finally finished all of them, and here's a sneak peek of everything in this basket. So in total, I made 9 cats last week, and I already have 1 in my stock, so I'm finally up to more than 5 cats at a time, which is great because these keep on selling out at my market. So I have now, last week I made 1 gray cat. I made 3 in this beige color, which I believe this is my favorite color of cats. 2 more in a warm brown fox color. 3 more in this sand light brown color. So that's a total of 9 cats finished, and I'm super proud of that. For some reason, I used to not like making these cats, which is kind of annoying because they keep on selling, but this time I actually had a great time making these, so I kind of want to make some more, but I need to focus on other items first so I can have a little bit of everything again before I can get back to making more cats for now. Over the weekend, something else I started replenishing from my last market, because I sold so many at my last market, were these poppable mushrooms. This is a free YouTube tutorial, and actually I can finally link stuff in my video description, so you can find it down there if you want. So I made these poppable mushrooms at my last market. I believe I sold like 20 of these. So I wanted to focus on making some red mushrooms first, because I feel like that is the mushroom that people grabbed most often. Like, people were most excited about this color. So in total I have 6 of these red mushrooms now. I have a burgundy, lilac, purplish color mushroom. There's only 1 of these. I have a light blue mushroom. I really don't like this color, but I feel like it might finally sell if I put it into something small like a mushroom that will sell eventually, because I have like 3 skeins of that color and I really hate it. I feel like it looks like flesh and I'm not about that. So finally, using some of this color, made 1 of them, and then I have 1 in turquoise. So that is a total of 10 mushrooms. Yes, I can math. So that's a total of 10 mushrooms, but it wouldn't be me if I didn't have some more that are just whips. So I have 1 that is on my hook. I really like this color for a mushroom. It looks like a poisonous kind of fairy type mushroom, so I'm really excited about this one. I just started that last night and then didn't finish it because we were going to bed then, and I didn't want to take this to work because you can't really leave them unstuffed and unfinished. You kind of have to add the eyes at some point, so I have this one laying around as a whip. And then I don't completely recall if I showed you these before, but I believe I showed you this chicken body that I made, I believe like 2 weeks ago. And over the course of last week I kept on making some more chicken bodies when we were watching like videos on YouTube in the evening. This pattern is a great pattern to do while you are concentrating on other stuff because it's a really simple pattern. So I kept on making some more of these chicken bodies and finally using up some of this super bulky yarn that I have laying around that is taking up a huge amount of space in my yarn storage. So I'm super happy about finally making some more chicken because they didn't sell like super great at my market, but I did sell out of them. Like they sold kind of late when a lot of other stuff was already sold out at my market, but they did sell. So I am happy with the amount of chicken bodies I have currently. So I won't be making any more for my next market, but I did have to replenish them. So I made quite a lot of these chicken bodies. As I showed you, I made one in white and now I am completely out of the white color. Then I made some more in this brown. I did bring 2 or 3 of these, might have been 4 to my last market. So I sold all of them and this was all of the yarn that was left. I have 2 in this color. So now I am also completely out of that color as well. And then I have this is my personal favorite color of chicken that I have made so far. I have this is like a variegated cream. There's a bit of tan and a bit of brown in there. It's a speckle, really nice, really soft yarn. I have made 2 of these and that was all that was in this skein of yarn. I have a bit lying around here, but it won't be enough for another chicken, so these 2 will be the only ones in this color for now. And then I also have, I showed you this color before. I did take that to my market before. It's another speckle. It's this rose. It has some like brown and like some burgundy speckles in here. It's also really pretty and this is the same softness as the other speckle yarn. It's great. I'm like obsessed with it. And I have made 3 of these chicken bodies. I did have a part of a skein laying around. That's why there's 3 of these and only 2 of those. So in total I have 8 chicken bodies that are now in a basket waiting to be finished at some point. So some more whips as if I didn't have enough already. And then just to complete the update, I will show you my last whip basket, whip bag that I have laying around. We won't be going through all of these because there is like 20 projects in here, but just a quick overview. There's a lot of bird bodies and some more turtle parts, some stuff like these almost not started at all mushroom pops. So I have way too many whips. That is the conclusion of this clip, but I wanted to show you what I have been working on in the past few days. And now also something really exciting I did yesterday. My favorite yarn finally restocked, which is great because it doesn't restock a lot. I mostly use, for almost all of my plushies, I use the same yarn brand, and it's this Liami yarn. It's a local to Germany yarn, I believe, but you can get it on Etsy. They do ship internationally, but it's cheaper if you order through their website, which is a German website, and I don't believe they ship internationally on that. But they finally restocked, and the last time they restocked was in December. So I was running low on a lot of colors and I kind of went crazy when ordering my yarn yesterday. So you can expect a yarn haul coming soon. It might have even been the video you have watched before this one. I went crazy with my yarn purchases and I bought 340 euros worth of yarn yesterday. So I'm kind of excited and kind of nervous how this will be shipped to me because the package should be huge. Like, I don't even know if they can ship it in one singular package because that's a lot of skeins. I don't even remember how many skeins there are in this order, but it must have been like 100 or something, even more probably. So expect a yarn haul and I'm super excited. I've never bought that much yarn in one single order ever, but I am running low on so many colors. And also they restocked with some more new colors and all of them were so, like, they looked amazing online. So I got all of them, of course. So expect a yarn haul. I'm super excited. I believe the package will arrive on Wednesday. So that is great. Now I will get started on some of my whips because I have too many and it's kind of stressing me out because I need inventory. So that's what I will be doing for tonight, and I might talk to y'all later or update you tomorrow on what I've been working on and what I've hopefully finished and not started. Hey friends, it is now Tuesday. I just got home from work and I have quite a lot to update you on. So first of all, we have some packages which we will unpack right now. They arrived in the post today, and no, it's not my huge yarn order. That is supposed to come tomorrow, I believe. So the first package I got is a small little package. I ordered this like at least 3 weeks ago, and I believe for a while I thought it was lost in the mail. But apparently it wasn't, it just took a long time. So let's not dox myself, let's open it up. And I know exactly what is in here. And you should know that too if you've seen my last video where I explained all about my safety eye backings. This is interesting, it has never arrived in a bigger plastic bag like this. But let's just open that up and see inside. I ordered quite a lot of these because I have been making a lot more plushies. I've been getting faster at crochet, I believe, because I never used to be able to make this much stuff in a week. So I just ordered a lot more of these. These are the bigger size, so this is the 17mm size of these safety eye backings that are just normal silicone washers. So these are the bigger ones that I like to use for my bigger plushies because these are quite big. These are the two sizes of backings I like to get. This one is 13mm and this one is 17, so you can see it's kind of a big difference. I use these for all my small plushies like the baby whales, baby octos, little chicks, the mushrooms and stuff like that, and I use these especially for my bigger plushies and everything that's in between, like turtles and stuff like that. I just kind of use whatever I have at hand. So that is the first thing that came in the mail. As I said, I got 3 packs of these. So I believe there's 100 pieces in each of these, or 120. I don't remember, but that's quite a lot of plushies I can make with these backings. And then I also got another package, and that one is way bigger than the first one. So I got just a lot of packaging. I got a lot of these boxes, cardboard boxes that are just the perfect size for shipping, because we do have like standard shipping sizes where it gets more expensive the bigger the package is. So these are perfect for getting pretty cheap shipping. So I believe that's like 50 in this. So these should last me quite a while because I haven't been selling like crazy on Etsy, or I haven't been having a lot of custom orders, just a couple here and there. So this should last me a long time, but I wanted to get the right size packaging for my product. So that is everything I got in the mail today. And then also something else I wanted to tell you is that I actually already got my market information for my May 5th market, and I also got my booth already assigned to me. And this will be my first ever market where I will need to bring my own canopy. And I just haven't decided yet if I will purchase one for myself or if I should just borrow one. Not by the organizers, they don't provide any, but you can kind of like borrow one for, I believe it's like 50 euros for a day. So I'm thinking about doing that or buying one. I found one that I feel like should be pretty good quality, but that's like 250 euros, I think. So I'm not sure because all of the other markets I've been looking at are either inside or with your tent provided. So I'm not sure how often I will need to use my own canopy. So I'm not certain on that yet. If you also do markets and you are in a similar situation, like would you buy a canopy because sooner or later you're gonna use it, or would you borrow one if you haven't planned any other markets where you will need that? leave me a comment right now and tell me what I should do, because I'm really undecided right now. So that is that. And then also, I'm not sure how well that market is gonna be, like how well it's gonna go, because from looking at the map and looking at all the other vendors and booths, there's like only like 3 or 4 booths where I believe it's handmade product, and then there's also, it's a wild mixture of people at this market. Like there's some political parties even, like with booths. I'm not sure, because you aren't allowed to hand out flyers and stuff, so I'm not sure what they're doing there. There's a couple of food stalls, which is great, and then there's like 3 or 4 of us handmade booths, and then a lot of stuff like Tupperware and resellers. So I'm a little nervous about that market, because I'm not sure how well I'm gonna do there. What I will learn from that for now is that I should probably prepare a lot of mini items, because people won't be willing to spend a lot of money, I believe, at that market. That's what I'm getting from the map. So I will focus a lot more on stuff that is like 10-12 euros and less. So that will be my strategy for now. And also something else I wanted to show you is I finally finished quite a lot of whips that I had laying around yesterday. I don't have as many whips anymore, so I actually finished 12 of my whips yesterday, which is kind of crazy. I did have some more time than usually last night, so I will show you everything I finished. I didn't crochet any, well, I crocheted half of one, but the rest of them I just had to put eyes and stuff, and you probably know by now what I am talking about. So I had this big bag where all of the bird bodies were in, so I finally stuffed and finished all of them. There's a total of 8 penguins, and they are looking real cute. Like, these are probably some of my favorite plushies I bring to my markets. So I have 8 penguins, and then I finished 3 chicks, and I had already 2 completed. So in total, I now have 8 penguins and 5 chicks. And for the next market, I believe that is enough. So that is great. And then I showed you this as a whip before. So I finished my poison mushroom pop. I had half of it already finished, like the cap was already done, and I just finished his little tiny body, so that one is finished as well. So these were the 12 items that I made last night. And then while watching some videos, I already got started on some more projects. And if you can't tell what these are some little hats for my mini chicks with hats. So I currently have, this one isn't finished because I lost the yarn chicken, but I have 4 finished little hats, and then this one is almost done. I just need to rejoin some more yarn and finish that. So already working on getting more whips now. And today, when going to and from work, I made parts for a turtle in this color. This is not the stuff I made today, it's still in my backpack, but it's this color, and I just made 4 fins and a head for a turtle. And I will make a shell in a darker blue than this, so I will just have a full-on blue turtle. I did have that one before, like in the same color, and it sold at my market, so I just want to remake that in hopes that it will sell. I believe like the turtles will be the turtles, and all of the chicken bodies that I prepared already. These will be the biggest items I prep for that market, just based on the vendors there. So I will focus on the smaller items for now. So I'm not sure what I will be doing tonight. I'm thinking about making some more of the hats, or even finishing some of the chicks with hats, because I currently have none. So I'm thinking about doing that tonight, and I might update you, or we will see each other again tomorrow. It is now Wednesday, April 24th, and I just got home from work. So I will show you what I made on my way to and from work today. So I finished a turtle shell yet again, because I do have these turtle parts that I really want to finish at some point. And then in the same yarn I made another one of these little hats for the chicks. I will give you an update on those in a sec. And then I just started, I didn't have a lot of yarn left, so this is everything that is left of the skein. And I started, you can't really tell what that is right now, but I started a baby octo because I thought that would be the easiest to do with not a lot of yarn left, so I can just attach some more once this skein runs out. So now I really need to finish one of my turtles, because I did get a custom order from a friend of mine who wants to buy one of these turtles for himself, and he has his eyes set on a certain color. So I had this shell color at my last market, this dark red, and the body was beige, so this tan color, which I have a lot of parts prepared already. So I just need to put in the eyes, stuff the head, and sew and crochet it all together. And I still need to make the shell because I don't have one in that color right now. So that I will do this afternoon, because I will see him tonight, and then I can just deliver it right now and he doesn't have to wait for it for a while. So that's what I will be focusing on right now. And then I wanted to show you what I made last night after I checked in with you. So I kept working on my little chicks with hats. So I will show you the process of where we're at right now. So I will get them out. I have quite a lot of hats. As you saw, I made one on my way to work today. And then I also have a lot more in here, and I also have some finished already. I currently have, I believe I made 24 hats. So I have 4, oh, you can't really see them right now, 4 little chicks that are already finished in different color hats. And then I have 20 more hats, including the one I made today. So that was kind of my goal for now. As you can see, I have kind of all of the colors but yellow and orange tones, because that kind of doesn't make sense because the body is yellow and the feet and beak are orange, so that wouldn't make a lot of sense to make hats in this color. But I just used kind of all of the skeins I have already like broken into and made a couple of these. I have mostly like 2 of each color. Some I have 3 of, and then some I only have 1 in this color currently. And now today I will be, as I said, focusing on finishing that turtle quickly, because I need to take that today. And then if I have some more time, I will also keep working on these chicks, keep working on finishing them, because they did sell pretty well at both of my markets so far. At my first market, I sold like 12 of them, and then at my last market, I sold out of these. And I brought like 22 to my last market, so these were great sellers. So I will definitely be making some more of them, at least finish all of them. So I will have 24, and then I will move on to some other items that I currently don't have any of. Like I'm thinking about my bee keychains, my bee chains. I had these really small, I don't think I have a picture of them. I had these tiny little bees on a keychain that were my only keychains I brought to my last market. I brought like 3, I believe, and I sold all of them pretty quickly, and people kept asking for more. So I should probably make some of them because I currently don't have any. So that should be something I should focus on. And yeah, but for today, I should probably just start the turtle right now and then keep working on these. Hi friends, it is now Friday. I just got back home from work, and I wanted to update you on all the stuff I've been making in the past 2 days, because I didn't speak to you yesterday because yesterday was again kind of crazy. I didn't really have a lot of time to take out my camera and do a lot of stuff. Also, as you can see, there's still all of my yarn back here. I haven't put it away because yesterday in real life I filmed my yarn haul video, so the video before this one that is already up on my channel. I filmed it yesterday because I didn't have a video yet for this week, so that is what I did, and I still need to put that away. So we will do that later in just a bit, and for now I will show you everything I made in the past few days. I know I told you about the custom order for the turtle I got, and I still have it here because turns out that people perceive colors differently, and he just described me he wanted to get a turtle with a red shell, and I was looking through my pictures of the turtles that I had made so far, and this was the only one that had a red shell. So this is like the really dark berry color, and that was the only kind of red that I had. So I was assuming he wanted this, but in real life he wanted a fox colored turtle shell that I had at my market, and that one had sold, but he for some reason perceived that color as red, so we kind of misunderstood each other. So that's why I still have this one, and it will be coming to my market with me. It's no big deal, it will sell eventually, and I will make him the turtle in the color that he wants, so he's still with me. And then I also got another custom order for a small poppable mushroom in bright colors. So I made this one. It's a bright peachy pink color, and just a regular, I don't have my tripod, that's why it's kind of difficult, regular poppable mushroom. I will deliver that today, so that is great. This will be for a birthday present, I believe, so that's another custom order done. And then I also got a third custom order yesterday. That was actually from my market, so a person that I don't know personally contacted me after taking my business card at my market, and they want a custom cat made that looks like their pet. So they also sent me a couple of pictures of their cat, and it's super adorable. It's a multicolored cat, so I will try and do that in the next couple of days and send it out to them after getting their approval that this actually looks like their cat. So I will make a multicolored cat in the next few days just for my custom order, which is super exciting. I love getting these types of custom orders when people actually want to get their pet or something special for someone, so I'm super excited about making that. And then now I will show you what I have made so far. I know the last time I was talking to you, I was showing you these baby chicks with hats that I had started working on, and I had 24 little hats already made to start out, and now I managed to make all of them except for 5. So I currently still have 5 of these little heads left to do, and I also have a 6th one that I'm currently working on. I am about to run out of my yellow yarn right here, and I was kind of doing an experiment on how many baby chicks with hats I could make with one singular skein of yellow. So I have 5 little hats left, and I have a 6th one here, and I had 24 to start out, which means that in total I am losing a chick. In total I managed to make 18 little chicks with hats with one singular skein of yellow. So that is super exciting. I currently have 18 of these little guys already made. There is a lot of different colors. I know I showed these to you before, so there's like greens and purples, pinks, turquoise, then somewhere down there, and I also have another one here, is this black hat, and these are usually like super popular, the black hats, for some reason. There's people who really like the color black, and they get super excited about buying a little chick with a black hat. So I now have 18 of these, and I will definitely finish the other ones as well before my market, just so I have a lot of small items, because that is, as I said, the focus of this market, because it won't be a huge market, I don't think. Something that is really exciting, I looked at, because the market is in the city, like in a city close to me, and I looked at the map on like Google Maps where my market stall was located, and it's right in front of an ice cream place, and I'm really hoping that the weather is nice on that Sunday, so if it's really warm, then a lot of people might want to go and get some ice cream. So I'm really hoping for some really warm weather, that people will actually like go to the ice cream place and then accidentally stumble upon my booth. I'm really hoping on that, because it seems like from Google, it seems like it is a very popular ice cream place. So I'm really hoping for some warm weather. And then I know I talked to you about if I wanted, like, I was still indecisive if I wanted to get an actual tent for this time, because it's my first market where I don't have one provided and I need to bring my own. So I actually decided I will buy my own tent, and I found one online that looks really nice, and it's like 220 euros. So that is not cheap, but also like not super expensive. And I was looking into like renting a tent for a day, and that is like 50 euros. So that is pretty expensive for only one day, and I might do a couple more markets where I will need to bring my own tent, so it should be cheaper to actually get my own. And I also could potentially rent it out in the future, so to make that money back quicker. So I will be buying a tent. I already have my eyes set on one, and I just need to order it. It says online that it should take like 1 or 2 business days to arrive. So I really need to order it this weekend, so it will arrive in time, so I can also like mock set it up once, because I will be alone for that market. So I need to like train myself how to set up a tent by myself. So that should be interesting, and I will definitely need to try it out before and not do that there for the first time. So that is the plans. I will buy a tent, and now we will putting all of this yarn away, because this is like half my living room that is covered in yarn. So we really need to put that away, and I will show you my yarn stash and maybe put on a little time lapse of me putting all my yarn away. So enjoy. Okay, so we're back to some weird angles, but actually behind me is my yarn storage, and yes, it is inside of my couch. So let's open it up and look at it. And also, I am looking a little crazy. I just got home from work, as I said, and I am definitely over wearing jeans for this week. So I'm kind of looking a little homeless right now, so bear with me for that. Now we will take a look at the state of the yarn storage before, and then I will put you on a time lapse and put all my yarn away and show you the final result. So this is everything that is inside of here right now. You can definitely see I did shop some yellow yarn not too long ago, and there's a couple of random colors left. And back here, that is all like older yarn I got when I started. This is all the Himalaya Dolphin baby yarn. That's everything that's back there. And this is everything I have left from my last restock. So let's put some yarn in here. Okay, so this is what it's looking like right now, and I put all of the big stuff back there, and then I just restocked everything that is up here. It's at capacity, I would say. So now we restocked the yarn storage, and it's looking pretty great. The only problem that I have is we quite have a lot of yarn left in the box, and I have no clue where I will put all of that, and that's kind of a struggle because the box is still like super full. I will show it to you. So we took quite a lot of it out, but there is still way too much yarn left in here, and I really don't know where I should put all of that because I don't have another storage where I can store this much yarn. So I kind of went overboard there, and I will have to figure something out now where I can put this so that this huge box won't be in my living room anymore. I'm struggling now. Okay, so the best solution I could come up with was to pile everything up into a smaller box, and as you can see, it doesn't really fit in there. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this box now, but at least it is taking up a little bit less space. It's really a struggle. I just want one of these like really aesthetic yarn walls, but I don't have the space for it anywhere. So this is what my living room is looking like right now, and I don't have a solution for that. Hey friends, it is now Sunday and I wanted to update you on everything I have made. Also, I still haven't found a solution for my yarn, so I've just kind of accepted that I now have a huge box of yarn just standing around in my living room. So that will be the case for a couple of weeks until I use up enough yarn so I can finally stash all of that away. But for now, this is the solution. I don't really know what else to do with that, so I guess I've just kind of accepted that. And now I wanted to show you all of the little chicks with hats that I finally finished yesterday. So I currently have 24 little chicks with hats, and let me just tell you, they fit perfectly into my little box. Like, this is like so satisfying. I put all of them in here, and there's 12 in this layer, and then there's another layer below that with another 12 of these, but they just fit in perfectly. Like, I didn't plan this, I didn't know this was gonna happen, but it's so satisfying. So I now have kind of enough that's also really funny. I kind of have enough for my next market, so I'm really happy with these 24 little chicks with hats. And I just wanted to show you what else I made yesterday. There's 2 more items that I haven't shown you yet, so I will get them out. Actually, it's 3 more items that I haven't shown you. So first of all, I finally finished one of my turtle whips. So I had all of the parts of this made, but I finally crocheted it all together and sewed it up. So I have one more turtle finished, and also this blue turtle, I've had this exact one in this exact color scheme for both of my markets, and it's sold at both of my markets. So I'm really happy that I have that back in stock. And then I got inspired and I made another turtle, but it's a really tiny one. I found this free pattern on Instagram, and I'm not really sure how I feel about it. Like, the size is super cute, but I'm not sure how I feel about these little like legs for this turtle. So I will just take this one for my market and put it out on my table and try and see if it sells or if it gets any attention or anything like that. So I will just take this one for now and see how it does at my market. So I have one of these baby turtles. And then, kind of in the same color, I made a little bobblehead bear. I finally have one of these, and it has a fuzzy. I finally have one of these back in stock. I don't remember, I believe I brought like 4 of these to my last market, and they all sold, and especially like in these more like colorful colors and not like a brown or anything. So like this blue, and I had a yellow and a light purple, so these sold really well, and I just wanted to restock some of them. So I finally have my first one made. That is all of the plushies I made this week. I know this was kind of a longer video, so thank you so much for sticking through it. Next week's video will be a very exciting one because I did buy my canopy, and I will try and set it up for the first time next week. And also we will be focusing mostly on taking inventory and tagging items and stuff like that. So definitely check that video out once it gets uploaded. And in the meantime, go check out one of the other videos up on my channel. And thank you so much for watching. As always, I will see you again next week, and goodbye for now.